Well, hello, sixth grade. Sorry I'm not here today, but I'm still going to be able to show you a little art lesson today using some of our past experiences and pipes and perspective and our skull drawings. What we're going to do today is you're going to do your name in bone letters. And to start that out, you need to use your pencil and this 12 by 18 sheet of paper to lightly sketch your name. It can be your first name, it can be your last name, your middle name, a nickname, it doesn't really matter. So what we're going to do is I'll start out with my last name and I'm going to lightly sketch my last name so I know that it fits, and then I have a guideline later on. Make sure this is extra light. Alright, because you're going to want to erase it later on. Alright, so I have Dykema, and it just fits in there. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to make bones that will fit. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put another piece of paper over here and show you different styles of bones that you'll do. You have this regular style bone here that can go like that, and then you can make another bone that kind of fits into that. It kind of goes like that. Okay, and you can adjust them and make whatever you want, but let's show you how those will work. What I'll do here is I'll make a bone here, and you can kind of make up your own bones. Alright. I can make one big bone here, or I could make a couple if I wanted to, and they kind of fit into each other like they're joints. Okay, so that would be one bone. Here's another one here. Should probably be sketching these in lightly also. When you want to shade later on, you don't want to have too dark of a line. And there's no specific rule on how to make each letter. Just because I make my K this way doesn't mean that you can have to make it the same. You can get as creative as you want. If you had an eye, you could dot the eye with a little skull head. Okay, and the A last. All right, now, okay, so now we have our name. We can go back and erase all of those guidelines we've had drawn out before. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to use our knowledge from pipes in perspective, and you're going to shade these in. You can put some bone cracks in there if you want to kind of make it look a little more, I guess, bony or eerie maybe. So you can do something like that. But let's go back to, I'm going to zoom in here. We'll zoom in right on the Y here, and I'm just going to start to shade this in. And you don't want to shade it in too dark because these are bones and they're white. If you shade them in too dark, they will start to lose that white bony feel to it. So I'm only going to do, like I said, this is soft edge shading. In our previous lessons we've talked about soft edge shading. This is a round object, so it's going to quickly go from dark to light. Now we don't want any lines left here, so any lines here must be faded into the white. And you don't have to do a large area of shading. You just soft edge shade this out a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit of shade into here just to kind of indicate that this bone has an indentation in here. Something you can do if you want. It's not mandatory by any means. So there we go. I'll do it again right there. Just trying to make sure I get rid of those lines. Lines are going to create more of a drawing effect. This is going to look more, this is going to help us with a little more three-dimensional. I'm going to go and do this one here too. As far as the cracks concerned, you can put some cracks here and there. You just shade right over them. It's no big deal.